Hello everyone, this is Lilium here, and today I have a special guest, KellyWhispers. Hey! So, banana. Today we wanted to do a video called Dream Tag, and what the Dream Tag is, just a couple of questions about if you dream or if you have nightmares and what are your dreams about. So Kelly will be reading me the questions today, and you can find the other version of this video on KellyWhispers channel where I ask the questions. So
okay,
let's get rolling and fire away.
Okay, so dear Lily, do you dream?
Yes, I dream. I dream a lot. I've been dreaming ever since I was little. I have also in real life, I have a really vivid imagination. So I guess I've always been dreaming because I'm also very creative in real life. I don't know if it can have a connection.
Yeah, I think so, that it will have a connection. Because I think you're also high sensitive.
Yeah, I'm a highly sensitive person.
So basically I have the same, and that's also something that, you know, high sensitive person or more creative.
Yeah.
And
usually they are.
yeah.
That's what I found, also in Evie. She's also very creative, and also highly sensitive. She also tends to dream quite a bit. So, and you too, I know.
That's crazy. So, I don't know if you still remember, but what did you dream last night?
That's the second question.
That's the second question.
What did I dream?
Sometimes it's really hard to still remember.
When I just wake up, my dream is very vivid still, and I can tell it in many details. The last dream. Oh yeah, the last dream that I dreamt was that it was kind of a nightmare. I have quite a lot of nightmares. But it was basically at my old childhood home. And I was I had this sort of a picture, two pictures, and it had some writing on it. I can't remember what it was, but then I supposedly had murdered someone, and these pictures became all, stained with blood, and I would frantically try to hide the pictures in cracks and in the garden and out in bushes, and somehow people would always, like you see in the movie, they would always kind of, be right beside it, and they would know, and I would be super paranoid. And then this person I had murdered would rise. I don't know how, but he came back, and it was a very an obese man, and he basically started to be pretty awful to me, and for what I did, obviously. And I remember hiding between bushes and this old swing that was in a certain spot in my old house. It was very rare that I dream of my home in my dreams as my apartment.
Yeah.
I never dream of my apartment as being my home in my dreams. In my dreams, my home is my childhood home.
Yeah.
Even if I've lived several other places. It's like the reoccurring thing is, that one.
It's really crazy. Like, it's maybe because things got triggered by something that you've dreamed about it, or because some situations that happen when we are awake, like we can, in our dreams we just give it a place, and there is always a reason why we dream these things. So
I love to, try and like make sense of my dreams afterwards to get something out of it, because sometimes it can be really disturbing.
It is.
And when you wake up, you're like, you just want to know, what did this mean? And how can I make how can I make sense out of this,
Yeah, because basically it's something that, is it like your subconscious, or it wants to tell you something, and it can also help you, by making decisions, or certain situations to help you. So but it's not like, I can imagine that if you dream these things and you're awake, you feel like really confused if you have these really vivid dreams.
And you wake up and you feel like totally, like blown in your head for the majority of the rest of the day. It's like,
But do you think also it could be like a side effect of your medication, or is it also mostly because you're busy with things in the day that you're kind of...
I think it reflects how like both the medication, I take antidepressant medication, and I think that it can make the dreams more vivid than they already are, and also encourage nightmares, because it does mess with your mind, or it provides serotonin, so, and that basically can lead to more vivid dreams also. So it's not always happy pill. It's not always happy.
It is. It makes you fall asleep easier, but the next day you can feel really, drowsy from it, or that you're not like fully awake. And
not from my antidepressants.
Oh yeah, that's mostly like the antipsychotics that gives you that feeling.
But I'm not. I have the other medication I take is for when I'm really stressed. So it's kind of like a sedative that just calms me down a bit, so that I can sleep. But I don't have so much vivid dreams when I'm on it. But of course it's it numbs the brain down, so I'm not happy to take it, but sometimes it's necessary. So
if you're like really having a hard time falling asleep, you can feel it, that you're just too stressed, or that your brain is too active to
calm down.
Okay, next question is, how many dreams do you usually remember? Is it like most of the time, or like I could imagine it will be not?
I would definitely say most of the time, if not every day, almost every day. When if I had also maybe if I had a night where I had alcohol, like more than 5 glasses of something, or what I mean, then usually my dream it buries my dreams a bit, so it's more like of a yeah, my brain is more, yeah. It doesn't dream a lot when my brain is drunk.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would say 90% of the times I can remember. I can wake up and I begin to tell Evie like what I dreamt, and I'm like, babe, like I dreamt this crazy dream, and she's like, oh, what did you dream?
And I start telling, and she's like,
you dream some crazy shit.
Yeah. It's so weird how dreams can be, like different kinds of situations you're in, and yeah, they are like, how can I say, it makes no sense. So
in your dream, it's like everything makes perfect sense. Like that things would be like that, and that and when you wake up, you start to think back, and you're like, what?
It's so crazy. It really is. When you're awake, it's like, okay, I've dreamed these things and it makes no sense. Yeah. So, like some people have a dream journal. I don't know if you have that, or do you?
I don't have a dream journal anymore, but I used to have one. And I believe it was around when I was around 18, 19 years old that I had a dream journal for, it was not very long, it was like for a couple of months. And after that I would kind of spontaneously, or like occasionally write down my dreams. But as it is now, I don't really have a dream journal. I kind of want to start again in a way, because it's really interesting.
It is. It really is.
Like to have it right by your side when you wake up, and then you would just write, and then you can later on look back, and maybe you can see a pattern or something.
Yeah, like a pattern, similarities, or the things that you're always dreaming about, that you can analyze it and look up in a book or on the internet, and see what it means. So
yeah, exactly, to make sense of the madness.
Yeah.
Look at Tootie.
She's really knocked out. She's really a sweet cat.
How is she laying even?
So, you were saying that you also have nightmares, of course. Do you have them a lot, or is it just it depends maybe on what happened, or the day before? Or,
sometimes, like for me, it like there's a difference. Like I categorize my nightmares as being, mild, slightly uncomfortable, and like moderately uncomfortable, and like really bad.
Yeah.
I don't have really bad nightmares as much as I used to. They come once in a while, but not so much anymore. But I'd say on a week I maybe have, if you guys can hear purring, it's because my cat is laying here.
She's really cute.
We're just hanging out. So I think I have on a weekly basis like between 3 to 4 mildly uncomfortable to moderately uncomfortable nightmares, and other times it's just weird. Like, yeah.
It's more like weird dreams, but not like...
Not scary.
Not scary.
Just weird.
So, is it something, that can trigger it that you dream really bad, like having a fight with someone, or that you, or like maybe the loss of someone, I don't know. There can be certain...
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think it's the mind's way of coping. For example, when I would... I remember, like, I still dream about my grandfather. That it would be like... That even if I know he is gone in real life, that in my dreams he would just walk in through the door, and it was as if it's another dream, just a dream memory. That my like, it seemed like that everyone in the family would be aware of that he was, alive, and that it was just me. And in my dream I would have genuine, like, joy over, oh my god, you're alive, and then he and my family would just be like, of course he's alive, like, why are you acting like this? So I think it's the mind's way of
coping.
Yeah. I dreamed also about Lucas. Some of you guys remember him, or Bama, I also call him that. That he would also be alive, and that I could touch him, and that we could connect in dreams. That was really nice. So
do you like, I think you're also spiritual?
Very. Yeah.
So do you think that Bama wanted to say hello to you then in a dream, or is it just that you see it in another perspective?
I think that because I didn't dream about him for a long while, even if I thought a lot about him, then I was kind of like, I think it was his greeting to me to say that he still cares for me, and he misses me, and that he wants me to show his love, and that he still is vital, just in another realm, so to speak, somewhere beyond.
So do you also lucid dream, or?
It's very rarely that I lucid dream, where I actually feel like I have control over my dream. I very rarely feel like I have control over anything in my dream. It's kind of just dragging me along. The last time I lucid dreamed was actually many years ago, where I was on like this parking lot at my childhood home, and I remember I pushed off from the ground with my feet, and I would like hover, like the gravity was different, so I could like fly slowly up and then come down. And I was so excited about it in my dream. I was like, oh my god, I can, fly or hover, and then I spent an entire night on that parking lot just trying out my power.
So I know a friend of me, and she, she's learning how to lucid dream, so she...
Really?
Yeah, but I think it's something, it can be also really dangerous to lucid dream.
I think you're thinking of astral projection.
No, she's like really trying to get control in her dreams, and she's really busy with it, with lucid dreaming. So it's kind of weird, but yeah.
But it's a fascinating skill to...
It is.
To do, or to learn. But I suck.
And if you dream, is it like in color or
it's
most of the time?
It's in color. It's in color. I remember very vividly, like the green grass, and but it also switches kind of within the dream a bit. That some areas are more in grays or less saturated with color, and other parts are really vivid colors, like bright colors. Yeah.
Do you like dreaming in first person or?
Yeah, I always dream in first person. I never see myself from the outside.
No, it's really like for me it's the same basically. Like it's so weird that you know go fall asleep and then you just kinda or somewhere else having this other life, you can call it. And
it's like a second world where you exist, but only for a little while.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
It's kind of like on a side note, Inception, one of the best movies ever.
It's so crazy.
That you have this whole other world and you can like fall into sleep, and they have these dreams within dreams within dreams within dreams, so and that the time it's so much faster.
It is.
That they basically spend, I don't know how much of the movie where they're in real life, they're like driving off from the bridge with a car, and inside they dream all of them to try and solve everything within the dreams.
Yeah, but I've also read about it, and it's also from people who have like dissociation and stuff like that. It also feels kind of like this when they are awake.
Really?
Yeah, because like the feeling that you are like dreaming, it's really so weird.
That you're dreaming but you're awake.
Yeah, and that you're really confused as if you're. Yeah, it's so hard to describe, but like people who have dissociation, I was like once at a forum because I sometimes also experience it, and I was reading about the movie Inception, how people with dissociation or experienced it worse by watching the movie, so
that they could relate to the feeling.
It's really crazy. So do you have reoccurring dreams, or?
I have sometimes where I will have one dream, and then it can be weeks later I can continue on the same dream.
Okay.
Or jump into this environment again. So I do have I don't have one reoccurring dream per se, but I do like I can kind of continue on if I or a certain environment in my dream, then I can visit it again. And
it's so crazy.
Yeah. And when I am there, then I immediately know where I am in my dream, and I'm like, oh, I'm here again,
It's really so crazy how you can be again in the same thing as. It's crazy. So, and like about déjà vu, you have that a lot, or is it?
I have déjà vu. Or déjà vu.
Yeah.
I do like I experience déjà vu on I say about maybe 4 times in a month.
Yeah.
Or 2 to 4 times in a month where I'm really, where I am absolutely 100% certain that I have heard someone say this in this specific light with this, like everything that speck of time.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I find déjà vu so fascinating.
Yeah.
But I've always had a really bad feeling, like when I would have déjà vu. I would feel like that each time I would have déjà vu, it would be the countdown to something horrible.
Horrible. Yeah, that's also what I think.
That I experienced my life backwards, kind of like that. I can't explain it.
I know what you mean, but I've heard that it has something to do with something in your brains and
that you have a derp in your brain.
That it causes.
It's a glitch in the matrix, Kelly.
Yeah.
It's not us that has déjà vu. It's a glitch in the matrix. Love matrix.
So yeah, these were the questions about the dreaming.
So
and,
I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of tag / pre-recorded podcast. I don't know what you'll call it. But thanks so much for watching, guys.
And really nice.
Remember to check out Kelly's version on her channel, where I will read the questions and you can hear her answer all of them. So thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome. It was really fascinating to hear your dreams. So
thank you. You too. So I'll see you guys next time, and let me know if you would like me to do more tag videos. And if you're watching this, you're tagged.
And thumbs up.
Thumbs up, guys. And I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.